My name is Jessica Shelly, and I'm the proud food service director for Cincinnati Public Schools. And I've been with Cincinnati Public Schools for almost 15 years.
So tell us a little bit about an innovative solution that you've implemented in your school nutrition program in Cincinnati and the challenge that prompted you to seek out the solution.
Yeah, it was really interesting. I was diving down into our data, and I noticed that our breakfast participation at our elementary schools was really great, right around 65%. But all of a sudden, my high school participation was right around 18%. And that was puzzling. The kids don't all of a sudden not become hungry when they go to high school. So what was the difference? What was the driving factor that was causing our kids not to come down and eat with us? And our menus were the same. Our student surveys were coming back positive. And so we became little food service detectives. And we went out to our high schools, we went out to our elementary schools, and we tried to look and see what was the difference. And what we found is that none of the high school kids wanted to come down to the lunchroom. At the elementary schools, it was part of the process for them to come right into the lunchroom and have breakfast every morning with us. At the high schools, they were coming in late, trying to get as much sleep as possible, right into their lockers and socializing. So we realized we had to figure out a way to bring the breakfast to them. And that's how we discovered reimbursable meal vending machines that we were able to put out in all of our different high schools in areas of socialization, where kids could still do the things they wanted to do, but also get a healthy breakfast.
That's great.
Too.
And so can you walk me through a little bit of this innovation, the vending machines, from the first time you had this concept of, yes, this would be a great fit, to implementation?
Yeah, the first roadblock we ran into was, of course, cost. Oh my goodness, how are we going to afford a reimbursable meal vending machine? We began looking for different grants and found a wonderful one that was able to allow us to purchase 19 of these reimbursable meal vending machines. Then we went out and had to make sure we worked with our administration and to allow us to install a vending machine in the middle of their hallway. A lot of our schools have a great amount of autonomy. And so working with that school administration staff and getting permission and buy-in from the principals was essential. And then also we had to make sure we were collaborating with different departments within our district, from ITM to make sure we had the electrical and the computer connections, to our public affairs department, to our marketing department, to our custodial staff, so they were aware that food was now going to be in areas outside of the normal lunchroom.
Wow, that's really great. And so a lot of stakeholders were involved in the process along the way, and so did that ease the transition during implementation?
Yeah, I always believe that communication is one of the most essential things you can do to make sure you have a successful program. If you're not talking to people, they feel left out and they become almost protective and not so much confrontational, but I think they feel the need to circle their own wagons. And so by making them part of the team, you make them want to be part of the transition.
Great. And so what advice would you give another school nutrition operator who wants to try your specific idea or just has a similar challenge and they're looking for an innovative way to approach it?
Yeah, you know, I love the theme of sharing is caring in school food nutrition, because I think that we're always open to helping other people troubleshoot and implement ideas that have been successful for us. And so I encourage them to reach out to school districts who they're seeing something innovative happening. There's a wonderful hashtag movement right now going on at SNF called Share Your Innovation, and I think that's a great way to start, is maybe searching that hashtag online and seeing what everybody else is doing that might help you solve your problem.
Great. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for having me.